But just know that there's a time to ask, would you want to go? And there's a time to tell them, let us go together. Another thing we made sure we did was not have any form of entertainment in the toilet. Toilet business is toilet business. You finish what you're doing in the toilet and you leave the toilet. Please, your reaction is very important. Don't make them scared. Don't make them feel embarrassed. And as a matter of fact, our toddler never got to poo in a potty. She pooed directly in the toilet. Hello, good to have you here. Today, I'll be sharing with you how we potty trained our toddler. When she clocked 2 years, that is when I started wondering, and for lack of a better word, also worried as to when do we start potty training, because I wasn't seeing any signs of interest from her own end, and I wasn't really, pushing about the whole potty training time, schedule and all. But then it hits me at 2 years old. It's about time to start, preparing her to transition from diapers to the potty and then to the toilet. I started making research, watching videos, reading, and looking out for tips and ideas on how to go about the whole potty training conversation. Now, when it was about, say, 2 years, 2 months, I knew it was time to start. One thing I had at the back of my mind was not to put pressure on myself or on our toddler. So we had to walk around or find a means on how to, introduce it in a healthy and a friendly and a less stressful way. So what we did first was buy the potty. We got the regular potty from IKEA and then we bought the toilet seat. I deliberately didn't want to go about those very fancy, dramatic potties. No, I just wanted the one that looked like potty and toilet seats. And then when we bought the potty, we spoke to her and told her what the potty was going to be used for and how we're going to go about, using the potty and what it's for. One thing we did not do was having a potty in the sitting room, in the hallway, or in any room. No, we made sure that the potty stays only in the toilet. So that is what I would advise you to also do. Don't put potties in the sitting room or any corner other than the toilet. I know you're afraid for accidents. Accident could occur, they might occur, and they will occur. However, everything toilet business should stay in the toilet. We also need to let our kids know that pooing and peeing is a natural process, right? I mean, you pee and poo. And it's a natural occurrence. And no, it is not disgusting. That's another thing you have to let your toddler know. Pooing is not disgusting, neither is peeing. They should know that it is a natural process and it should happen, So we got the potty and a toilet seat. Another thing we got next to these is the underpants. When we also bought the underpants, we also had a conversation by introducing it to her and telling her, okay, so we will not be wearing diapers. We'll be, from instead of you wearing your diaper, you are going to be putting on this underpants. And we kept singing, you do not pee or poo in your underpants. If you want to pee or poo, let me know or let Papa know. When you want to pee or poo, peeing and pooing should be in the toilet. That is what we kept singing. That was more like the song we kept singing. So we let her know that, okay, if you want to pee or poo, let us know. And most times what I also caught myself doing was watching her. Sometimes they give this cue, especially when they are busy and then they don't want to go to the toilet. They give this cue by, there's a way they end up shaking their body or holding themselves, right? You should also pay attention to that. And sometimes don't ask them, do you want to pee or poo? Especially when you're sure they need to pee or poo. Just say, come, now we're going to the toilet together. Or you can have like a mental timer in your head, but don't, be overbearing or have it totally on the face of your child, because you're going to put unnecessary pressure or unnecessary tension on your baby, right? So, but most times you also ask, oh, would you want to pee? Would you want to poo? If they say no, then don't ask till when your mental timer is like, it's been a while she pooed or pee. We should ask again, especially depending on how it goes with your toddler. Your gut's feeling is always correct or mostly correct, and you will rely on your guts to know when to ask your toddler. But just know that there's a time to ask, would you want to go? And there's a time to tell them, let us go together. So but no pressure, just take it easy. Now, how did we transit from the diaper to the underpants? When it was time to start the whole transition, what we did is we started with during the daytime. So in the morning, after the morning, cleaning and all, what we do is just put the underpants and kept singing. Pooing and peeing should be done. Pooing and peeing should be done in the toilet. When you want to poo or when you want to pee, let me know or let Papa know. So we kept singing that, and then put a close eye on when you can, especially if you're opportuned to either be a stay-at-home mom or work from home, then you can really have a close eye on them, right? So I was doing that, and another thing we made sure we did was not have any form of entertainment in the toilet. We ensured that there was no form of books or screen time in the toilet. Toilet business is toilet business. You finish what you're doing in the toilet and you leave the toilet. So we didn't do all the read a book in the toilet, sing a song, stay in the toilet, is it coming? No. And we did not introduce any form of juice or, to try to induce them to pee or poo. No, we just allowed the natural occurrence to flow. So there was no entertainment. Until now, we don't do that. We don't allow for any screen time. We don't allow for any unnecessary, time spent in the toilet. Do you want to pee? Yeah, pee out. Do you want to poo? Yes, poo out. No screen time, no reading in the toilet. And I will advise that when you start introducing the whole toilet routine, you should also introduce washing of hands. Yes, so we also inculcated that in the training. So when you finish pooing or peeing, we wash your hands, even if we know that they are not doing the cleaning up themselves, but we wash their hands for them. And also we teach them, we taught our daughter how to clean. So she's a lady, she's a girl, so from front to back, this is how you clean from front to back. So we kept, even when we are doing it, we'll say it to her, and now she does it well. Well, you know what I mean. She does it, but we double check, especially when she has to poo. And now it's now muscle memory that when after pooing or peeing, she wash her hands, and then when she has to clean, it's front to back. So these are things you should also inculcate when you're doing the potty training. Potty training is not just about, pooing or peeing. It's what you also need to do in the toilet after pooing or peeing. How do you take care of yourself? Are things you should be introducing next to training your child. We did not give rewards after successfully pooing in the potty or in the toilet. We did not do that. We did not give juice. We did not give the sticker. We did not do anything. But yes, we acknowledge, especially when she started figuring it out herself and even going on her own. And then sometimes we're like, where are you going to? I'm going to the toilet. And then she goes, I'm going to pee. I'm going to poo. We acknowledge that, she did a great job using the toilet on her own or on her own initiative. So we say things like, oh, I see you wanted to pee and you went straight to use the toilet. You wanted to pee and you went directly to use the toilet. That's great. Oh, so you felt like pooing and you went straight to the toilet. Wow, that's great. You did good, And then we move on from there. There was no reward system. There was no form of entertainment in the toilet. However, it is very important to talk it through with them. They understand, they see, they hear. Trust me, they understand. So have a discussion when you're introducing, when you're buying the potty, when you are buying the potty seat, when you're buying the underpants or the big people underpants. Have a conversation and then let them look forward to it. Trust me, they like transiting, they like trying new things. So depends on how you put it to them, they'll be excited. When you have situations where there are incidents or accidents, like before they could get to the toilet or tell you that they want to poo, there's a leakage or there's a spill, please, your reaction is very important. Don't make them scared. Don't make them feel embarrassed, and don't make them feel sad about, the incidents. Oh, you spilled. Uh-oh, it happens. Let's clean it up. Next time, we'll try to be faster. Or next time, when you feel it, let Papa or Mama know. And you move on from there. Don't hit it. Don't go about it. Don't nag. Nothing. Because your reaction is very important and it sticks. Most times, it's not about what we say. It's about what they see. So please be very mindful of your reaction when there are accidents, even if it's, you know, in a very, very, very disturbing form or uncontrollable form. Please be very, very, very conscious and intentional about your reaction. Now that you have started the potty training, right, you can't wait for them to just go straight and just stay with underpants. I understand how you feel. However, there is this thing called regression. But before I go to regression, let me tell you how we transitioned. How did we then introduce the underpants? How did we start using underpants and diapers? We started off gradually, right? So during the daytime, we wear her underpants and we talk about it. But at night, for the first week, we kept wearing her diapers to sleep, because you don't want such uncomfortable accidents for yourself or for your child. Don't put them in that spot, because they are also trying to figure it out. Their body is also trying to adjust and understand everything that is happening to them. So diaper please at night, at least for the first few days of the training. And then gradually, for how what happened was that initially we were doing underpants during the day and diaper at night. But then as time went on, we realized that her diaper at night was empty. So she wasn't peeing at night anymore. Hence, we knew that it was time to also start introducing underpants at night. And then gradually, it progressed. However, keep an open mind, because regression is real. So just when you think, oh, we have transitioned, she's now using the toilet or she's potty trained, before you do, regression can happen. Then she can start, especially at night, she can start peeing, you know, on herself, or she can start peeing on the underpants and all. Take it easy. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on your toddler. And reintroduce the diaper for the night, especially for the night. And with time, everything will be fine. So this is exactly what we did. And then when regression happened, because it did happen, we introduced the diaper again at night. And then when she was now having empty diapers again, or dry diapers again, we now went back to using underpants through the day. And that's how it happened. At the time we were transitioning from diaper to underpants, she was also going to school. What we did, we told the teachers that, okay, she's now transitioning into underpants, but we're wearing her diapers. So we let the teachers know. And then most times they just tell us, oh, she didn't get to pee, or she tells us when she wants to pee. And when we tell her pee, and she will tell us, I want to go to the toilet. So she was even the one saying to the teachers that she wanted to go to the toilet. And then when we were comfortable with her not having to go to school with her diaper on, we totally stopped wearing diaper. And since then to now, it's been great. She hasn't had accidents and it's been going well even at school. But for you introducing, our advice that you take it easy, especially when you are traveling or doing a road trip or going out. You don't want to put yourself or your child in a spot. So just wear diapers, please. And then when you're back home in a stable, you know, environment, you can continue your training. Bottom line is be patient, be easy on yourself and on your child. They'll be fine. Have an open mind for regression, because it will happen. Let the children know that pooing and peeing is beautiful. It's a natural experience. You know, it should happen. It is not disgusting. Another thing that might be quite controversial, but that is what we did, is let them see you use the toilet. When I mean let them see you use the toilet, not like in a very funny way, you know, like, you know, especially mamas. You know that most of the time our children or our babies end up with us in the toilet. Even when you want to use your toilet as the escape room, they end up in the toilet with you. So that's fine. They get to see that you're using the toilet, you're using the toilet, how you're using it, and these pictures, you know, stays in their head. That is why when you now talk about it, they're looking forward to it. And as a matter of fact, our toddler never got to poo in a potty. She pooed directly in the toilet, of course with the toilet seat. But it might be different for you. Your toddler might want to poo in the potty. It's fine. Just take it easy. The bottom line is you're training them, you're helping them to transition. And with time, everything will be fine. But don't be hard on yourself, please. Another thing you could do is, of course, read about it in books, you know, so they get to know, like, okay, this is what we're doing, this is what. We didn't really have to get a potty training book or not. We just spoke about it and she was looking forward to it and it went well. Depending on your screen time rules, you can also watch videos about potty training, you know, so that way, if that's a better way to communicate to your toddler, so that's also fine. This is how we successfully potty trained our toddler. So, mamas, papas, if you're watching this right now and you are feeling overwhelmed in a way, don't worry, it will be fine. Just take it easy. Patience is key. Don't be hard on yourself, and don't overthink it. It will happen naturally, trust me. Like I said, from 2 years, started thinking about it, and then we started introducing it gradually. As a matter of fact, I have read and watched videos where some parents already start introducing their babies, say from 6 months or when they can sit upright, to potty training or even directly to the toilet. So if you want to try that, why not? You could give it a try. If you have any question regarding potty training, or if you have ideas, please do share in the comments section so that other mamas and papas out there can pick up 1 or 2 tips that will be helpful to them. If you have successfully potty trained your toddler, or you are looking forward to potty training your toddler, let me know what your experience has been like or was like, and let me also know what you're looking forward to. If you find any tip I have shared helpful in any way, please, I'd like to also know in the comment section. I would appreciate if you would like, comment, and share this video, because who knows, just one tip might just change everything for one mama or papa. Please do remember to subscribe and like this video, and I will appreciate if you also turn on your notification bell so that you get to know when I post another video. Thank you once again. See you next time. Yours truly, Princess.